Virgos, what is up? Happy February. I hope we're all doing good so far. This is your weekly reading from February 7th to the 14th. If this reading resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share. If it doesn't, then you know what? Check your moon and rising, because you could be in those areas this week. Cool. To start off here, we have the Star reversed. So there's almost some energy here of not believing in yourself, or kind of this energy of really not believing, kind of like you're in this star energy, this energy of really not going for what you want and what you hope for in your dreams. There's kind of this energy of a lack of that right now. So maybe this is an inner conflict with yourself, because I kind of have like the inner conflict card here as well. So it could be kind of like an end of inner conflict with yourself, kind of being like really truly seeing where you shine and seeing your talents here. Kind of to me feels like an energy of you not really believing in yourself, and you're not really holding hope for that your dreams and your wishes will become fulfilled. We do have judgment here as well, so I think there's some work this week that we have to do in order to kind of let go of this energy that doesn't let us shine. The energy that doesn't really make us our best self, that doesn't really aspire to our dreams and our wishes this week, Virgo. Because it just feels, you know what, you are that star. You do deserve to have all your wishes fulfilled and granted. And always remember that. And you always deserve to shine bright. And I think the universe is kind of seeing right now, the universe is kind of seeing, judging you right now on if you're able to kind of release this kind of conflict with yourself. I do have the Lovers reversed here, so there might be a breakup on the way for some of you this week. Can I get more on this Lovers reversed here? Could also just be like end of partnership in general. The Virgos, please. This Lovers reversed. They're all gonna fly off today. It's crazy. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe it's with another earth sign here. I get more on this Lovers. Okay. So this Lovers reversed here. I have the Queen of Pentacles, so it could be another earth sign here. I also have Leo here, and I have Aquarius as well. So maybe you're ending a relationship with those kind of signs here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I think maybe you might be focusing more on your work right now. You're focusing on your value, focusing on that, because I really see here just kind of really looking at this pentacle here. So again, this could be someone else that you're breaking up from that's an earth sign, but I also feel like this is your energy. You're kind of, you know what, taking away from love and focusing more on your career and getting yourself kind of stable that way. You have the Wheel of Fortune, which means luck is in your favor. Good things are turning your way. So don't get so lost in this breakup here, in the sense that you feel like there's no hope for the future for you, or you're not going to get everything you want because of this breakup or this ending. Just remember that Spirit's on your side and things are on the way for you there, because we do have the Strength reverse, which means a bit of fear coming in here. I think especially when something ends, we kind of fear if we're making the right call or the right decision. I think for this, just kind of trust your intuition. We've got the Moon here as well, so could be breaking up with a Pisces. But it says like this is kind of all about like fears and illusion here. So maybe you're might be hiding something here. Maybe you're not seeing something with this Moon card here. Kind of for me with this Moon is kind of like there's something untold that's happening, some kind of secret. So I don't know if there may be like a secret that comes to the surface this week for you, Virgo, that kind of puts the nail in the coffin of this relationship. But something's going to come here to be told, because it's all kind of, the Moon is kind of the shadow work here. So it's the things that are kind of done behind the scenes in the shadows. So maybe someone was kind of being tricky behind your back and then you found out. Or kind of just maybe some truths that were kind of being hidden are now coming to the surface, which leads to kind of this ending of this relationship. else we have for Virgos in this situation? I'm also kind of getting a fear of commitment here. With this kind of strength reversed here, I'm getting a fear of commitment. So it might be you just having this energy of scared of like getting hurt again. So you're kind of moving to focus on your career now and focus on your pentacles, because that seems a little bit more of a safety net for you right now than this relationship. But this Wheel of Fortune here, which means good things are rolling to the surface. So let me get more on this Wheel of Fortune here for you. I have more on this Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I think matters of the heart are going to get better for you. Maybe you went through a time where you were feeling stuck or feeling emotional, but it looks like some heart healing here, some emotional healing is being done. So maybe you're still mending your heart from a past breakup, or you're just kind of, this is kind of putting you on the path to more of a healing state. Maybe you feel like you're not emotionally ready because you realize that there's a lot of healing that still needs to be done. So that's why you're kind of ending this partnership here. But it looks like, especially on the Wheel of Fortune, I think there's going to be a change in love for you. I think it's going to be a lot more of a stabler time for you, and I think more kind of connections will be coming your way because you are kind of healing this broken heart. What else we got for Virgos? Yeah, don't lose hope, and like don't, like I keep going back, I know it's the central energy for this, but don't lose hope and faith that things are going to work for you or you in the future, just because again this one thing didn't work out for you. Don't deny that you're going to be happy in the future. You never know if this relationship has to end for you, a better one to come into your life, right? So we want to really make sure we're working on our own work and healing our heart there for the opportunities for like the right partner to come through. The Sun reverse flipped over in the deck, which is still a good card. Also Leo energy here, so maybe it's a Leo you're dealing with as well. A lot of, but I would just want to say with the Sun reversed, it's delayed happiness. So right now it can kind of feel like shit, but it doesn't mean it's gonna always feel like this. More happiness is on the way for you here. Yeah, you're just kind of, I think the answers are definitely becoming more clear to you this week. We have the Tower reversed here. I think it's just kind of mini lessons. It's kind of mini changes that are happening in your life. I think you're just kind of taking out the things that don't align with you, and you're kind of going back to the drawing board in this situation. Maybe this is the person that you were dating and you're just like, you know what, now is not the right time for this, and moving forward. But it kind of feels like you're kind of going back to the drawing board a bit with this Tower reversed. It's also feeling just like some little shifts here to get you more aligned on your path. And get the things that are right for you. And I think everything is about timing and specific timing. So maybe this kind of wasn't the right timing for this relationship. Maybe you just had to kind of keep healing a bit more. But brighter days are on the way, so don't stress. What else do I got for Virgos this week? So some of you, there might be a new connection as well. Maybe that's why you're ending it with the fire sign here. There's the Knight of Wands and the Two Cups came out. So maybe there's a fire sign that's on the way for you, or a passionate new connection that's coming in here. And maybe that's why you were kind of ending it with this other connection, or there is this other breakup there. Maybe you just found something or someone that was a little more stable for you. Maybe you're just like wanting to go into this direction instead. So some of you might be getting into a relationship as well this week, which is nice. It seems like it's going to kind of be a fiery, passionate relationship that kind of comes in quick here. Can I have, for the ones that are kind of going through this new connection here, can I see this kind of fiery new start? Yeah, definitely a fire sign. King of Wands, Knight of Wands, fire signs. Seems like they're going to be super like passionate about you and have like a super really passionate romantic kind of energy about them. We have the Chariot reversed, so someone might be a Cancer as well, but maybe things with this person weren't moving as fast as you would have liked them to. Maybe this person was on their own journey, becoming the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands, but it seems like this connection wasn't kind of moving fast enough for you, so maybe you kind of stepped in and where Virgo, you were the one to kind of confess your feelings, or maybe this is the other person as well that is kind of stepping in here to kind of tell you how they feel, and things will start to kind of move a bit quicker for you. Can I get more on this connection here? Could be a more creative energy too as well. Got the Knight of Swords as well, so someone's definitely coming in quick to tell you how they feel, or communicate something to you. Sorry about that, fast communication. So I think that's where the stagnant energy is kind of going to go away, and this like pushing forward energy is going to move in. I think someone's definitely coming towards you to kind of talk about how they feel. And they're coming in quick. They're coming in with kind of less fear this time. I kind of have a feeling that this King of Wands is now kind of on their throne, and they're ready to kind of treat themselves as the king other than the knight. Again, we have 2 knights on the board, so definitely a fire sign here. Could be an air sign as well that's coming to kind of talk to you or confess something. But it's nice. It looks like they're kind of on the way and kind of here to show up to communicate. They're coming after you, it feels like. They're coming to chase for you to kind of confess how they feel. Anything else for Virgos this week? Anything else for Virgos this week? We have 2 flips. So those are sometimes indicators for me. Queen of Swords, 5 of Cups, and then we have the 4 of Pentacles reversed and the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe you're kind of just letting go of a connection here. Maybe you're kind of coming in with communication to being like something's not working out, or someone's coming into you to be kind of communicate and be clear with you, because there is a little bit of loss here and there's a little bit of letting go as well. So maybe there's some communication from someone from your past. Maybe this is a past relationship, or maybe this is someone that you're dating right now and they're coming in to talk, and you're kind of talk about things and like how they're actually feeling and kind of communicate with you, because after this communication there is a little bit of a sadness. So maybe it is someone to kind of communicate, being like, hey, cutting the ties, cutting it off for you here, Virgo. You just kind of got to release that maybe it wasn't the right connection for you, and that maybe this wasn't really the person to build something with. Sometimes we can kind of get lost in our mind and figure who is the right person for us, who is not, but maybe it's time to kind of start from scratch and push forward and get ready for this other connection that's kind of coming your way. Anything else for Virgos this week? One more. Okay. Let's see what your oracle cards are for this week. Step out of your comfort zone. So maybe it's time for you to kind of start confessing your feelings. Maybe it's time for you to start communicating clearly. Maybe if you had problems communicating what you felt, or kind of communicating kind of the feelings that you're having inside, the things that were kind of hiding in the shadows, maybe it's now time to have the strength to push it forward and really communicate kind of what's going on with you and what you're feeling, because that's the best thing to do for us, is to communicate. If it is having feelings, or if it is having doubts in some of these situations, I think communication this week is going to be super important for you. Let's see what the energy oracle has to say. Thank you. The 4th chakra, heart chakra, Archangel Raphael. It's all about the heart chakra this week. I think definitely what this reading is clear is this kind of all about the heart. And it's funny, Valentine's Day is kind of on its way here as well, so you may kind of feel that pressure as well, since Valentine's Day is the last day of this read. But it makes sense. That's all about, this read is all about love. So it says love, compassion, self-acceptance. Raphael extends beautiful green energy surrounded by gentle waves of pink to your heart center. This card upright indicates that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from others as well from yourself. Could also indicate that a much needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place. What we talked about with that Three of Swords reversed. The tender vibrations of Raphael remind you to encourage yourself with compassionate self-talk, and that you desire to hear from others. Know that as you do, the light from your heart center will shine with irresistible beauty, and the universe will send people and situations that cause your sense of love and support to grow and grow. What we were talking about is kind of the universe bringing in kind of here with communication, bringing in the people that are right for you once we kind of do that self-work, while we kind of let go, have these kind of little tower moments, kind of start again from scratch as we heal again, right, from these kind of old broken wounds, where we have hope for the future and believe that we can heal and believe that we will get everything that we want and need. So for some of you, maybe this is the right time for love, and then maybe some of you, it's time for self-love for yourself. All right, Virgo, this was your weekly reading. I hope this helped.